Oh crap, my bad.
Why in the world am I live? I scheduled a stream.
I'm gonna bite you, honey. You gonna nibble on me, dog. You gonna nibble on me. You gonna nibble on me, buddy. You gonna nibble on me.
I threw his laptop across the room when he got mad because the internet was bad.
Oh, man.
You see it across the room? You see it across the room?
Oh man. Hey. You threw your.
Oh yeah, across the room. Yeah. Alright. You're gonna practice with my ear. Good word.
Freeze up those legs. Hut, hut.
Alright, I'm just giving the room a little bit of time to populate.
Oh, no reason to get racist here. No.
And the stream will begin at noon. My time. Well.
Oh, dang.
What's going on, Dave? Says, what's up? Good luck, bro. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Well, we have to just pickaxe.
Definitely gonna need it. Don't get the dogs wild up. I'm getting ready to stream. I don't know how this thing works. I mean, Aiden, shut up.
What?
What's going on, Francois?
Oh yeah, well I'm not allowed to talk when I talk to these people.
You want me to cut your internet off?
Why? Because I said I can't talk?
Yeah. You want to give me an attitude? Alright, another minute. Not even. And I'm going to start the games. Thanks, Francois. Noel scored under 21 under in rookie tournament. Good luck in my round. Thank you, Noel. Good job. Minus 21's a solid score. You should get a good prize chest. Anders is on. What's going on, Anders? Good luck, RJ. Thank you. TBDH20. Hi, good luck. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so because this is such a hard tournament for me, same thing is going to happen, that happened last time. If you need to contact me, if you have a question for me, if you, just want to get my attention or whatever, use hashtag ItsRJTV and then follow it with your message. No spaces, no apostrophes or anything. And then it'll turn it red in my chat and I'll be able to see it. And then in between each round, I will scroll up. And if anyone here who's heard that message sees someone trying to, contact me, I don't want anyone to think that I'm ignoring them. It's just, I'm going to be laser focused on the game. And then in between each round, I'm going to see what's up with you. Hey, guys, would you mind keeping the dogs quiet? If you have to put Aki away, so be it. All right, so I got 12:01. I'm going to start a minute late. What's going on, Eric Brown? What's good, bud? All right, let's get this weekend round started. Already got my club selected for this ahead of time because I'm ready. And I did cut the internet to the rest of the house, so I'm really hoping that the stream health stays good, for the duration. I'm going to use some navigators. I'm not too happy with. I wonder why the Goliath. I feel like I would have been better served with the what you call it, with the backbone, having more backspin. Oh well, if it gets us in on the green and stays on the green, All right. Well, it worked. That's all that matters, right, guys? What's going on, J-Bone? How you doing, Aaron? Thank you, guys, for the good luck. Ooh, a B-52. You got no backspin. How you going to make that work? Ah. Aiden, will you lock one of the dogs on the other into the living room? Chris Redden's in the house. Good luck, my brother. My God, this is the hardest tournament thus far. Dave agrees, backbone all the way. J-Bone likes the Saturn. I agree. I think the Saturn will be another great club for this. But I was able to get on the green, so that's really what matters. And we start off with a birdie, which I think 99% of us start off with a birdie, so I'm okay with that. John, do you mind? All right. So once again, the room populated a little bit. I should have made like a little plaque, like where it says Golf Clash ItsRJTV. If you want to get a message to me, ah, wonderful. Yeah, I see it. If you want to get a message to me, there we go. I hope. I think I fixed it, but because of the delay, I won't know if I fixed it for a minute or two. Will someone please put dude upstairs? Alright, now having the Guardian here is definitely a good thing. And I'm so happy that happened in a shootout as opposed to during the game. Thanks, guys. Thank you for pointing that out to me. And again, if you need to contact me for anything, please use hashtag ItsRJFriedman. Hashtag ItsRJTV, all together, one word, in the chat, and it will, you know, it'll highlight, and then I'll know right off the bat. Thank you guys for pointing that out. Will someone lock up one of the dogs upstairs for the third time in the last 2 minutes before I have to cut the internet? Yeah. Francois, focus. Yeah, Chris, that's both of them growling. All right, so now the next one is Big Dog. The next two are Big Dog.
Come on, freaking fruit. Come on. Hey.
Don't lock Aki up there. He'll go crazy. You got to lock Dude up. Let's see. Sorry about the interruptions, guys. I thought I had all this worked out before I got on, but apparently not. I'm gonna go with the backbone again too. I like the backspoon. I like the backbone. Wow, the backspin and the accuracy. All right.
You have anything for me?
Let's see if I can get refocused now. I got everyone in the house mad at me because I had to cut the internet, except for my son, because he's a spoiled brat. I love him too much.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say, John?
I said, hey, RJ. Hey, I like your pants.
I'll gladly put you out
Oh, yeah.
in front of thousands of people who are watching right now.
1,000.
Got one person.
1,000. My pixels is big.
What's going on, San Diego, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
I see, All right, hang on, guys. I'll be
No,
do it one more time.
sorry.
Nobody wants to hear you being a little pervert on the internet. You do that on your own YouTube channel.
Perhaps give me a dollar now. We need more metal.
Chris says, what kind of dogs? I got a standard poodle, you know, the big ones. And I got a Siberian Husky.
Yeah.
Both males. Ooh, unlucky. Should have paid attention to his shot. Make sure I don't do the same thing. All right, after this round, I'm going to have to kick my nephew out of the house. I'll be right back.
And then
No, I didn't want to hit it great. I hope I don't end up in the sand as well. I give myself enough room for an error. Yes, I did. Thank God. Scott Hall says, wanted to say hi. I'm playing my round right now. Thanks for stopping by, Scott. Or shall I say Uncle Charlie? What's up, Opic? Yes, I remembered your name. See? You yelled at me last time, and it stuck because you yelled at me. Uncle Charlie, -4 through 4. That's good. That's really good. On my original round, my you know, the one that you only play 9 holes on, I was going into the 5th hole at -1, and then luckily I was able to pick up my game. I say luckily, but I kind of wish I didn't qualify just for tie-breaking reasons. Uncle Charlie in the house.
Right.
All right, all right. I think that we could have got away with the sniper, but I don't know. I surely am not going to complain because so far I got my birdie on the first hole. I used this guide on the second hole and ended up with a top 14 finish. I'd really like to get a top 10 finish. I know it's a really hard course, but it's hard for everyone. So I'm hoping to use that to my advantage and just make as few mistakes as possible. I know a lot of you know, you got to hit the ball far. There's always decent wind because we're in pro. And we're going to hit a rough or two, or possibly even a sand trap here and there. But so are most people. All I could do is be as careful as possible. So we got hole 2 is brutal, says Scott Hall. Lisa Marie, how you doing? Good day, good morning, RJ. Happy holidays. Kick tail today. I'm gonna try. Uncle Charlie, good luck and Merry Christmas, bro. Where's Aiden? Aiden's over by his PlayStation. He's the one connection in the entire house aside from me. I had to turn off like 11 other devices, so I'm really hoping that gives me enough bandwidth. And he also knows if the stream health starts to suffer, I got to shut him down as well. But so far we're doing good, and hopefully that doesn't become an issue.
All the maps are free except for one because you played yourself.
Oh, I did not want to hit it great. But we went in. Okay. I figured we'd probably be close enough. Chris says, I've noticed people using the Apocalypse level 3 and up, and screwing up their game. I have the Apocalypse 4. It's overrated. Love my Max Extra Mile and level 6 Thor. Wow, you're like the first person I've heard say that, Chris. I can't say one way or another because I've never had the pleasure of using the Apocalypse, but the few people I know who have, hole 3 is also the big dog. Completely disagree with you, but I can't have an opinion of my own. Your opinion is worth more than my opinion because that's something I never got to experience yet in my Golf Clash career of over 4,000 games. So then that's the other thing. Last time I did a stream, a lot of people were saying they like watching my stream before they play their Golf Clash tournament. And if that's the case, I figure maybe I should kind of like talk out loud what my thinking process is when I take my shots and stuff. So I'm going to give that a try and, you know, let me see if you, you know, like it or not. Okay, now on this particular hole, before I even get ready to take my shot, for some reason I always end up really close to the rough or in the rough where it fish hooks just a little bit. John, stop it. We have a 6-mile-an-hour headwind, so I'm a little worried about that. And I'm pretending like the fairway is just from that point there, obviously, to over there. I don't want to end up in the rough anywhere. So the backspin's definitely going to help me, but we're going to be carried a little bit by that wind. A perfect shot I felt was 100% necessary here. And I don't like how close I am to the rough. Hopefully, now... I feel like I played that perfectly. I mean, looking back at the wind, I don't know why that happened. So yeah, these skinny fairways are something else. So for people who are here for educational purposes, don't do what I just did. Okay. San Diego Steve says I'm watching Tommy too much because I'm starting to talk like him. What part of me is talking like him, Steve? I probably am watching him too much. I do like, I spend a lot of my YouTube time. A lot of my YouTube time is Tommy hours. But that's not a bad thing, trying to improve the game. Who better to improve my game, right? Okay, so normally if I don't go in the rough, this shot gets me on the other side of that mound. So if I can get on the green from here, even if I'm using a wood, which I think I can. Oh, but that's an ugly looking green. Then I won't be penalized a stroke by ending up in the rough. Yep, Anders, great job on tagging me, the ItsRJTV. So anyone who needs to contact me, just like Anders and just like Chris Redden, put the hashtag ItsRJTV, and then that'll draw my attention. So, yeah, Chris says, listen, the wind was blowing towards northeast. You should have adjusted for the wind to the right a little. Yeah, I know my problem, Chris, is that I was so worried about ending up in that rough that jutted out from the right-hand side that I overcompensated to the left. So now I believe the big dog will reach, but it's going to be a trickier shot. Yeah, maybe I won't. Then, you know, it normally should be. Let's see. I don't know if this is the smart way to go. So I don't want to go sailing, or if I should hop. I think I'm going to hop. Well, but if I hop, I got to adjust for that 7.5 mile an hour wind, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm hoping this does it for me. As long as we don't end up in the rough, I don't care if I hit the fairway. Glad I got perfect because, okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So we made up for the rough. That's where I wanted to be. That's what I wanted to do. So going in the rough right off of the shot, yeah, it set up a more trickier shot to get onto the green, but we're gonna head to a shootout unless I miss one of those putts. You want to know who's getting on my nerves? Come here, buddy. You don't want to be on camera? Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. This is my nephew John, who likes to mess with me when I'm streaming. Say hi, John. I'm his mean uncle that disconnected the internet.
I'm grounded.
I didn't ground you.
No, I'm grounded.
Oh, no. This is a very difficult shot. Yep. Okay, moving on. It's really hard for me. Like, I wish I would have ended up in the, what do you call it? I wish I would have ended up where it was a chip in. I hate those really long putts. Okay, hole 4 is a par 3, and it says Goliath. So we're going to go Goliath, and I'm also going to do the Guardian just in case. No, wait a minute. Yeah, par 3. So Goliath, I'm going to go Guardian, and I'm going to go Goliath. I wonder if Tommy's Goliath is just way better than mine. Maybe he has more backspin or something than that. But I don't want to take the risk and go backbone and like not be able to reach. So I'm just going to continue taking his advice. His advice has been very, very sound for me. Took 4 strokes off of my game to get to the weekend. I surely ain't going to abandon it now. Chris Redden said, I always use my quarterback brother on this hole, and you did tag me, so it's my own fault for not looking up at the right time. My apologies. Yeah, that sounds like that would be a good club here. That was very well played. See, you do want to be on TV.
No.
Yeah, you do. It's better to use the backbone of Saturn here, says Opec. Yeah. It's always something with me. It's always something with me. All right, let's see where we land. I'm okay with that. Super easy chip in, probably a dunk from there. Okay, Chris, I gotcha. You were talking about the last hole. If you are sticking around, if you're going to be here for the back 9 as well, you know, toss me a reminder. I'd really appreciate it. Whew. I gotta even sweat those out. Can't even get a perfect on a dunk. All right, shootout time. Free practice for a par 3. And once again, see what this does. So yeah, I hear the Guardian, or not the Guardian, but the the Goliath is one heck of a club when you get it up there. Heard a lot of people saying, I didn't see Tommy say this, but I have a friend who told me that Tommy said that the Goliath is arguably one of the best clubs when it's maxed or near max. I don't know if any of you guys agree with that or disagree with that.
Someone's getting broken in the distance. Go investigate. Someone's getting broken over here.
Yeah, the quarterback on that hole. I really like your thinking on that, Chris. I really like your thinking on that.
I'm not such a work hard pullback. 80 stores. You kidding? 80 stores?
Ooh, nice. If that ball stuck, I thought maybe I had a chance, but Chris said, yes, Tommy has the maxed out Goliath, so do I. It has 63 backspin. Gotcha. Yep, my Goliath is far from maxed. Let's see. So now we're going to hole 5, which calls, we got 2 more big dog holes. So let's go ahead and switch those clubs out. And while I'm switching the clubs out, let's see if I can talk and do this at the same time. If you need to contact me, as you can see people in the chat are doing, just use hashtag ItsRJTV, no space, no commas, and then I'll get the orange highlight, just like you guys probably all see in the chat right now, and then I'll be able to respond, and that way I won't get, you know, because there's a lot of messages that I'm missing, just because I'm laser focused on the tournament. So, you know, whenever I see orange, my eyes are taken over there. So anyone talking to me, you know, coming in, saying hi, what am I doing? See, I can't talk at the same time. Please, please don't think I'm ignoring you or anything. It's just this tournament is so hard. I'm trying to get as perfect of a score as I can, and I could have done it if I could have nailed a putt last round, but when the putts are so far that you gotta, you know, that the meter's shaking, it's so hard for me to get a perfect, especially if it's not straight up and down. Like if you gotta angle your putt to the left or the right. Wonder if we're gonna get a bot here because it's taken so long. Chris seems to think I'm gonna be in the top 10. I hope so, man. I'll be so mad if I miss the top 3 because of that one. What do you call it? Because of that one putt that I missed. And Anders says, it's RJTV. They don't need to be hashtags. Thank you so much. I thought they did. As you can see, Anders just typed my name. So yeah, don't even worry about the hashtag, guys. I mean, if you like the hashtag, use the hashtag. But just say my name.
RJ.
See? You said my name and I heard you right away. Oh, he's just conceded the game already. Don't give up, brother. Oh, that's why I really don't like using. You know what? Because I am trying to do so good, I'm gonna go with a Titan here. There we go. And we got a wind blowing in a direction that I'm not entirely comfortable with.
I'm putting all my stuff away except for my armor. No, I'm my crossbow, my axe, and the
Well, I don't want to end up where he is. I don't know. I don't feel good about this. Yeah. I don't like great on that side because that's the side I was trying to go away from. Nice shot. Yeah. We both messed up. I needed more curl. And once again, I was overcompensating to the left because I was afraid I was going to end up in the rough just like him. His Nirvana will reach, so I don't know why he said good game. He must have thought it wouldn't. Get in the hole. Oh, man, if it was... Oh, that could have saved us. Endo's Gaming. What's your opinion on this course? It's tricky. That's definitely one way of putting it. I do like the challenge, just to be honest, but you know, it's a tricky course. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get frustrated, but I kind of like that. Because what it is if you can play flawless on a course like this, you know, you're probably going to get a really nice prize chest. So we both made mistakes right off the drive, and we were both able to recover. So I'm happy with that. Right now I'm just down 1 stroke. So if I could get a gift chip in that would make up for it, I would be extremely happy. But see, you really can't say that, because then that gift chip in, if I didn't make the mistake, would put me ahead of schedule. I don't know. Opix says, use a Spitfire in Amazon for precautionary in every par 5. J-Bone says, on hole 7, instead of going straight and risking the long shot onto the right, side spin full left top and curl left, aim into the round area, short left as landing zone for second shot. J-Bone. My mind is scrambled eggs right now. I wish I could comprehend what you were saying. It's not the way you said it. It's just like my concentration is all over the map and everything. I'm frazzled. I guess that's the best way to put it. All right, what can we do here? What can we do here? All right, I like the accuracy of this club. Let's see where we end up. Far, far away. Not happening. You're not helping my concentration. If you're going to dance like that, you need to be in camera and dance. Come on, dance for the people. What are you embarrassed for?
I'm not embarrassed.
You just did it in front of me. Alyssa! Oh, Alyssa hopped on. Why isn't the internet working? My daughter's yelling at me. The internet isn't working because I'm live streaming, honey. I'm sorry. I need the internet. I need all the bandwidth for my peoples.
Your peoples?
Yeah.
Your brothers in arms?
J-Bone, sorry, just noticed you in that right rough a lot this tournament on the whole. Don't be sorry, J-Bone. I welcome all input. Like I said, it's just my brain's a little blah right now. Slaw says, good luck, RJ. Is it okay if I call you Slaw? Because I just can't remember the last part. Or do you like Cheers better? Alyssa says, you're messing up my Overwatch playing. Yes, I am messing up your Overwatch playing, but because of that, I have one more viewer. Thank you, honey. Let's see. Why are you more important than me? Because I pay the internet bill, little girl. No, I'm leaving. My daughter's... Don't touch my mouse. What are you trying to do? You guys get to see a family feud. That's why I'm moving to Texas. You need to get that far away from me, huh? Let's see. What hole are we on? I'm like not even... Okay. So we played 5. We're going on 6. This is another big dog hole. So, yeah, we're going to go big dog again. Okay, so we're going to call you Cheers. Endo's laughing. Rolando, glad to see wind adjustments. Yes, Ronald. Thank you, Ronald, for pointing that out for me. I have Rolando. I got a friend named Rolando on here. We're up to 29 people. Up right as I said that, we go down to 28. I guess Alyssa was like, I'm not supporting your channel. I'm leaving. You took my internet.
Oh, yes, I would come support your channel, but wait, I don't have internet. Support your channel.
Well, I don't ask you to come on my live streams.
But you would enjoy it. Okay,
see, this is Alyssa's way of getting even with me, because now she could just use the data on the phone. Let's see which way. I like this way, and do a little bit of explanation here. I like this way because. Did you really just fart in my face?
No.
I'm sorry, this isn't very professional of a stream, guys, but I play around with my kids too much, and they seem to think that, you know, something's. I know you're my nephew. You're one of my kids. So hopefully I made adjustment. If not, I blame him farting on me. Oh, what happened? That must have been one of those times I didn't make adjustment for the wind. Astana's watching and she laughed. Thanks, Astana. Appreciate ya. Heliast. Most shot out our curl to the right. Endo's great. Just got a hole in one and on the first hole of the tournament. Awesome.
Run. Oh my god, he's burning my thingy alive. He broke all my armor. You gay boy. Dump it to the lake.
Okay, it's safe. We both ended up on the rough, but he ended up further on the rough, didn't he? Yeah. So see, where I'm hitting the ball, I'm just trying to hit to catch up to where he's at. And I hate this shot, man, but I don't think a big dog will reach if I go from back here. So I feel like I got to take a chance. And if I'm going to take a chance, I'm going to shorten up so it doesn't roll as much. And just be very hopeful.
What? What we don't even have a thread on?
Very hopeful I could land in that very thin area.
Well, we don't even have a thread on. You're thinking about Rex.
And I can't. Damn.
Hey! Calm down. You're gonna regret it.
It's just a wooden desk. It's not like I'm throwing a computer around or anything.
Like you did before.
Did you guys see how I even curled it over to the right so it wouldn't do that? I mean, I feel like I did everything in my power. That shot was just better than me. San Diego Steve did the same thing on that tee shot. Trucker Don, it's fine, yeah. See what I got to put up with? See what I got to put up with when I'm playing? Wow, we're both playing like trash. So neither one of us are going to rescue the other when it comes to this hole. We're getting a lot closer, though. Let's see, if I go over here, I'm going to try it. You know, I mean, at this point, it's just like, what else can I do? No, I'm going to put the curl the other way, towards the hole. And I'm going to see if I can't bend it. Maybe if I'm super lucky, I can get a chip in. If this lands properly, which it didn't, I could still possibly get a chip in from here, but I'd much rather be doing it with the Endbringer. This is like the ugliest I've ever done. I'm doing bad enough without you distracting me.
Oh crap! He's inside of the base. I was just chilling up here.
29 people. Welcome everyone. Anyone who's not, you know, who wasn't here earlier. If there's anything you need to say to me, please say ItsRJTV and then leave your comment. And then it'll highlight it orange like you see San Diego Steve did there. And it'll draw my attention to it, you know, for the important ones. My nephew likes to bully me. Don't be a bully.
Like a master
Get in, get in, get in.
freaking club
What's up with that ball guy? The ball. Am I really going to get like a double bogey here or something? Trucker Don says it's all good, entertaining. I hope it's entertaining to all you guys because it's probably the only thing. I don't know. I'm losing my sanity. Ronald, wind, yeah. Glasgow, Scotland. Steve, what's going on? Steve McEwen. Haven't seen your name in here before. Welcome. Thanks for coming in, bud. Wind, wind, wind. Ronald keeps letting me know. Francois laughing at the kids. So is Chris Redden. Nope. Hole 7. Hole 7 is the sniper hole. Let's switch that out. I'm salvaging this. What score did I get? I got a par? How in the world did I end up with a par? I'll take a par.
Poison.
For how many mistakes I made on that? Yeah, give me a par. No. It's one of you guys. I don't remember who it was. One of you guys told me to use the hammerhead instead. And I did really good on this hole. So I'm using the hammerhead. And, you know, I'm going to hope that I can get a stroke back with that. Definitely not going to go with a top 10 finish, I don't think. This is just, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's a very hard hole, but as you can see with my opponents and watching other people who play their games on YouTube, a lot of people are struggling. I was watching Cam the other day. I don't know if you guys know Cam from the, what do you call it? What am I doing here? This ain't the sniper hole, is it? I don't feel good about all that top spin. I don't feel good about very many of these shots, period. What is going on? Okay, well, we're on the fairway. I just need to, like, reboot. Woosa. Woosa. Opic, thank you for the hammerhead suggestion. I'll be able to use it still as well because oh, and see, here we go again with another hammerhead. Maybe this is not in the hammerhead, with a quarterback. Maybe this is a good good for a quarterback. There's a ghost behind me and he cleaned the chicken bone. That's the same thing he was sticking up my nose. It's not? Oh, it's a corn dog stick. Played it perfect minus the wind adjustment. Yeah, sorry, Ronald and J-Bone. I don't know. You know, it's like when I start doing bad. Okay, check this out, guys. I have no intentions of actually making this shot because of the luck that I've had, but if I can land this, we could get on the green. I'm down. Let's give it a shot. This is a game-changing shot. Or not. I needed that top spin to ensure that I was able to hop over the rough, I felt. But I have sunk shots with my Nirvana. So we're not out of it. Endo says, in with the good, out with the bad. Opic says, do the bear hugger. Do the bear hug to your nephew. Maybe it'll boost you up. Wind again. Yeah. Chris says you can do it, brother. Helios in the house. What's going on, Helios? Too much front spin. Yeah, too much front spin. But like I said, I really thought that for sure I was going to, you know, end up in the sand if I didn't put that front spin on. You know, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to hop over that. But it's possible. This is a possible shot. We just made one. I got to get a perfect. I know I had the headwind, Chris. I hate headwind. Headwind is my bane. Will you cut that out? Not when I'm taking a shot, you goofball.
It's a weak one, so I don't think we should worry about milk.
Alright, I need perfect here. If I can get perfect.
It's not going to be enough, Mike. Remember how many we had the last game?
And I get great.
I put in the spin. I have full ascending claw the blueprint.
J-Bone says you gave yourself a chance. A good shot. Ronald wants to jump through the iPhone and slap me with a white glove. Dude, I want to slap me with a boxing glove. Steve says dunk it. Works for me. You know, I have dunked with a Nirvana in the past, but never on a high stakes game. And I consider all tournaments to be high stakes. Okay, we played 7. Hole 8 is a guardian hole.
You can't. Yeah, alright. Watch out. Hey,
32 people. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Now we make a hole in the base to do that. Ah!
Everyone in the house is rebelling against me for stealing the bandwidth. But the stream health has been good, hasn't it?
What?
Welcome to my crazy household. I invite you guys in and you guys get to see what life is like on a daily basis. Hope you enjoy it. Trucker Don says, I'm not enjoying it. I'm getting the heck out of here. He says, gotta go. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by, Trucker Don. Ronald says, I would do that to my kids too. Chris Redden says, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's go with the Guardian here, just like it suggested. I don't mind that I hit it great because the wind's blowing in the other direction. It would be awesome if it would go in the hole, but yeah, it was like I'm going to go as far away from the hole and then curve back in to make it look like it would have been a hole-in-one. Thanks a lot, ball. Thank you. I use you all the time, Mr. Navigator, for every shot. I bring with you on every tournament, and you act like there's a magnet in the hole, and you are the opposite polar, like it's north and you're north, or you're whatever, the repelling type magnets. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. Thank you so much, Navigator. Instead of just rolling straight into the hole, you had to sit there and walk all the way around the hole and come right back to where it would have fell as a hole-in-one. Thank you. I'm not blaming the greens. Thank you, Navigator. You could have done that to me, and you didn't. Thank you, Navigator. Both of our balls are being buttheads. All right, we're back on birdies. Let's get these birdies going. G-Man in the house. Hey, RJ. Hello, chat. Glad I could get Chris to laugh. J-Bone says you handle it well. About as well as I can. Thank you. Honestly, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, you know, with all the kids and everything, that's all distractions and everything, and it's causing me to play badly. I feel like I feel every other time I play. This course is just, it's kicking my butt, and then it's handing it to me, gift wrapped. Ooh, he just chipped in that shot from the sand. Nice shot, buddy. G-Man just finished the tournament with -24, 2 albatrosses, my lucky day. Did you happen to siphon off some of my luck? Because if you did, I want it back. It's like a neighbor borrowing one of my tools, never bringing it back. I want my luck back, G-Man. No, seriously though, great job, bro. Alright, I don't mind being on the fringe. And, you know, I don't know how many people... We got 28 people in here, so there could be some people, you know, that were asking questions in the past about dunking and everything like that. When you're this close to the hole, see how the hole is all the way up at the top, and I'm in the fringe all the way up at the top? There's nothing special about dunking. It's actually my easiest shot at this point. And, you know, you'll see the entire target, all 3 colors, are going to fit in the hole. So even if I hit it great, it's still going in. Ooh, I almost didn't get to take that shot. Thought he was going to get a hole in one. Well played, buddy. I'm in pro, although I think he's talking to G-Man. Oh, I don't get to chip it in because it was a frickin'... Yeah, see? Wow, I'm like really loopy right now. I don't know why. Okay, hole number 9 is the big dog. Let's go back with the big dog. I don't think we got the big dog in there. No, we don't. Big dog. Alright, so on the back 9, hopefully we can use some lessons learned from the front 9. I'd really like an albatross here just to finish with -7 for the back 9. Not sure if it's going to happen, but we're going to try. Okay. Now I know going to the right makes this whole thing easier for me, but I've been all over the rough lately, and I am terrified to go to the right, and that's exactly why I'm going to the right. I don't think I need the top spin though. I didn't want to hit it great. Not on that side. Wow. I should have went straight. Ron, I'm not sure that was the wind that time. I think it was because I hit it great. I needed to hit it perfect. Opix said no top spin and right curl. I didn't do top spin because I thought that the top spin was going to drive me into the rough on the other side once I jumped it like that, but except not like that because he landed on the fairway. And the curl shortens your jump. I believe it shortens your jump. I could be wrong on that, but if the curl does shorten your jump, I don't think I can make that. I should see here. Yeah, I can't make that. 1/2 front spin and curl it to the right as much as you can. Cursor-ended, just land the ball closer to the center between the Y. Well, maybe this guy can save us. I don't think he's going to get it in the hole, but if he did get it in the hole, I would be rejuvenated. See, my Spitfire is only level 1. How does a ball guide get any better on this Spitfire?
This thing goes fast.
You know what? You guys are right.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
I'm not getting the perfect shots. You know, some days you're on with perfect shots. Other days you're not on with perfect shots. And if I could get on with a perfect shot, it would be a different story. But because I'm not on, I think I do need to get the Spitfire in my bag. Yeah, I'm switching to the Spitfire because I'm not making anything. I'm not chipping in from with my Nirvana, so I surely ain't going to be chipping in with my Malibu. Spitfire it is for the back nine. So he got us our birdie. We'll take our birdie. All right. Lessons learned. Let's go into... Oh, why is Tommy streaming at 1 o'clock? I specifically did my, what do you call it? I did mine really early because I thought he goes on at 2:30. I guess he's got a fluctuating schedule. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. I keep trying to avoid Tommy and I keep stepping on his toes. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Alright, I'm going to go backbone here. Oops, we have backbone. And just in case, I'm going to go guardian. Although I think that this is a really short hole. Yeah, Epic, that was close, but you know what they say about close in golf. You know, I didn't see what your answer was, G-Man. What level of the tournament did you play?
Where's box at?
Francois says, Tommy time, but I watch you even. It's fine. Me and Tommy are not competitors, and that's exactly why I say, you know, I'm upset that he's streaming right now, because I tried looking up to see if there was, you know, if there was information on what time he was streaming, and then I just remembered it was 2:30, and I started my stream at like 1, and I ran over into his streaming. So this time, I'm like, I'm going to start at noon, and then that way if he starts at, you know, at 2:30 again, I won't step on his toes. But unfortunately, I was mistaken. It's my fault. Tommy has had a schedule a lot longer than I am trying my schedule. I'm going to have to message him and find that out, because I don't want to take away from his stream. He's a great guy. He doesn't want to take away from mine. So yeah, I apologize to him, and I apologize to you guys. Why can't I get that kind of luck? G-Man did it on expert. Oh my God. You're just laughing at me then, ain't you? That's alright if you are, because I'm laughing at me. Alright, now we got 2 with the big dog. Let's hurry up and switch to the big dog. Wait a minute. I don't have, darn it, I don't have the pictures of the courses. Which course is it where I need the quarterback? And by the time you guys hear that message, it's going to be too late. Opic, yeah, I'm definitely going to be streaming friendlies. Not sure exactly when. Probably not till after Christmas. J-Bone says, keep in mind he's playing 2 accounts now, so double the stream length. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, you know, there'll be no hard feelings if you guys want to go over there. I'm obviously playing like garbage. Can you tell I'm subscribed? Look, he gets free commercials on my channel. Does anyone know, did Tommy make it to the weekend with the beginner clubs on rookie? That would be absolutely positively amazing if he did. I watched his first 9 with those clubs, and then I believe when he was going to film the second one, he was having connection problems, and I never got to see you know, getting to the weekend. Yikes. Thank you, San Diego Steve. I appreciate you. Let's buy a whole bunch of Navigator balls. And I'm not going to put on nearly as much top spin as he did because I've just been having absolute garbage luck. And great to the right. Jeez, oh man. I never put my Spitfire in either. Well, hopefully I don't need it this time. Click play and go back quickly. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Chris. I'm going to do that the rest of the game to see the courses quickly. J-Bone says he did. Awesome. Good for Tommy. You know, as bad as I'm doing now, this just shows how good Tommy is. Because he's playing on rookie, so he's got a little bit less wind. And just a tiny bit short distance. Honestly, the Pro Tees don't bother me. You know? The Pro Tees, it's just the wind that affects you from the Pro Tees that, you know, that gets to me a little bit. He has no front spin, no back spin, no side spin, no curl. I mean, it's just like, it's awesome what he's able to do. And that was amazing to watch. That was really fun, and I hope that's not what he's streaming at the moment, because I want to see that. I want to see how good he can do with those beginner clubs. Too much top spin. But we're on the fairway, so I'm not too worried about that. Endo Gaming, gotta go. Good luck. Time for us to do Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas, brother. Opic, you need Quasar. More in this hole. Alright. Opic, don't put more than 1 bar of top spin. Yeah, I blew that, but I mean, I think I should definitely be able to chip this in. J-Bone says, I honestly get a lot more out of that basic stream. What basic stream are you talking about, J-Bone? All Alright, so here I'm not going to do the dunk because wind will be a factor. And hopefully I will hit it perfectly. That's a gimme. Okay. Tommy with basic clubs. Yeah, you know, it's super fun to watch, you know, just knowing that he's handicapping himself so much. You know, and it also makes you wonder. Oh wait, yeah, let's do that. Hole 5. That seems straight. Not hole 5. 12. 10, 11, which is hole 3, big dog. Did I have the big dog? Yes, I did. It's amazing to watch. Corn Muffins, hello, qualified for my first tournament. Congratulations, that's always a special feeling. I remember when I qualified for my first tournament. Hope you get some awesome prizes, Corn Muffins. Thank you so much for joining us. Wow, we're still at 29 people. Thank you, guys. All right, remember the mistake we made last time? And I should have brought my quarterback. I couldn't see that little hook in the picture when I flipped over there real quick. Opic, I forgot. Opic. I'm sorry, man. I don't know that I would put the Amazon in. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to do backspin. The wind is slightly blowing away from that, so I'm going to go play a little closer to it. And of course I do hit great in that direction, but hopefully the wind will carry me enough away. And we're going to do better than we did last time. Nice. Francois says Tommy's connection is not so well. That sucks. I hope they get that figured out for him. I know he was really upset last time trying to get his connection going. And like I said, Tommy is absolutely not competition. When I say I'm angry at myself. I'm not angry at Tommy for streaming now. You see how cool my screen looks? You know, I got like my game in the middle. You guys can see me over there to the left. And then I got those 2 spots for pictures. I learned that from Tommy. You know, Tommy could be like, hey man, I'm looking at you as, you know, competition of some sort. I'm not going to tell you how I do this or that. But, you know, so I mean, he's definitely improved my channel, you know, and I thank him for that. Am I going to land in the rough if I do that? Or not the rough. I hate the ball guide on this. I'm going to take the chance, though. Alright, so I got it perfect. So if I do end up... Yep, of course. I think the Malibu will reach from here, though, guys. What do you guys think? That isn't really such a horrible thing. I knew how close I was going to be when I put that full front spin on it. I knew it was not going to cost me a shot, so I'm not flipping out about landing in the sand. I would have preferred to not land in the sand because I feel like my chip-in percentages would have been higher. But when I say higher... it's probably like 1% with a regular club and, you know, like 1/10% with the other club. Next hole is Guardian with Navigator. Aim to the edge of the fringe with full backspin. Quarterback. Sorry, Saturn, not Guardian. Alright, alright. Let's see here. Now see, this is where I'm a little worried. I'm gonna go up with some backspin, because if I hit it, I'm not gonna hit it perfect, right? I'm probably gonna miss to the left or the right, and I don't want to end up in the rough. So that's why I'm aiming as high as I am. And of course I do get a perfect shot, but that's just because I didn't have the stress of it. So I'm relying on the hill to bring me down, and yeah. So yeah, I know I wasn't lined up right to try to get it in the hole, but I didn't want it, you know, to hit it good and end up in the rough. So, you know, and have it cost me a shot. Yep, corn muffins, Malibu was okay, thank you. Chris, you're saying quarterback. Are you saying quarterback? Oh, the quarterback for this hole, right. Yeah, Chris, you did tell me 3 times, man. When I looked at the picture and backed out, I didn't see that tiny little fish hook or whatever it was. I honestly feel like I'm playing drunk, you know, and I don't even drink, but I feel like my head's just like in a fog, because this is, you know, it's so frustrating. Oh my God. I forgot to change my clubs. Is this, or is this a shootout? I think this is a shootout. I'm assuming this is a shootout, and if it is, I'm okay with losing it. Yeah. Tells me how many yards I am from the pin. Curled to the right on the shootouts. If I curled to the right, wouldn't I end up... Curling to the right would put me all the way over into the snow on the right-hand side, wouldn't it? This is the next hole. Okay. If this is the next hole, I know you said to use the Saturn, but I really like the way the what do you call it feels? The Guardian. I'm leaving the backbone in just because it's a longer club. It goes a little further, and I still get a lot of backspin, but being that it's the same hole, I'm pretty sure I'm using the Guardian anyway. Going to Noah's to play over what? Like
I can't even play my offline games.
Why can't you play your offline games?
Because it says something about downloadable content that's not going to work while I'm offline, and I have to restore my licenses, which I can't do offline.
I'm on my back 9. You don't have to leave. You're right. You want to see Noah anyway, so don't pin it on me. Flash Gordon, thank you so much. I know. I'm losing my mind. Spitfire, 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 Spitfire. G-Man says I need to take a break between the holes to collect myself. Yeah, I'm definitely frazzled. Stop it, John. All right, so I got a nice easy putt here. If this ball will slow down anytime now, you can slow down. There you go. And then, yeah, Spitfire, Spitfire, Spitfire. And you said quarterback.
Oh, I thought you had done it and dead.
Is the next hole a quarterback hole too? Or were you basically saying that a quarterback could be used throughout the whole tournament? Flash and Chris were talking about the quarterback, or did I already miss my quarterback window?
He's low level.
Great shot. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, thank you. Chris said you just did fine, brother. Laugh my booty off.
I worked on 10 minutes right now, guys.
No, You see, my nephew just put this on my nightstand. Garbage. Garbage. Throw it away. I keep a clean house. I keep a clean room. I keep a clean something. Gotta keep something clean, right?
What? Are you good at it? Just practice. Play like 5 games and get the hang of it.
You got corn dog breath. But it smells better than your fart.
You know the controls, you know what to do and everything.
Try the.
G-Man, try the rock, RJ. I never upgraded my rock. I think my rock's like level 1. I'm not sure.
Next hole.
If you get top 15, I'll play with you.
Opix says use the extra mile next hole.
I'll play with you anyway.
Chris says you need to make 2 accounts. One is your main, one is a streaming account, so you can really start playing your tournament on your mains with no distractions. You know, get out of here. You know, I get great joy playing, you know, and having you guys in the comments, and you know, I mean, the only way it could be made better is if they were to improve YouTube to where, you know, like I could see all you guys and you guys could see me. If, you know, Chris, you're a regular guy. You've, you know, you've seen me stream. Normally there's no distractions or anything like that. It's just, unfortunately, this hole's eating me alive, you know, or this course. I did better on the qualifying round. Let's see, hole 14 is hole 5, and hole 5 is a big dog hole. Corn muffins, tell me about it. J-Bone. Yeah, this is a little different than normal. Normally, this is what I get for taking the internet down, you know. This is their way of guaranteeing that I never do that again. Oh, I almost forgot again. Here we go. He finally remembered after like 12 holes after being told. All right, now we're set. Yes, Flash Gordon, I remembered. Thank you. G-Man, my maxed out rock is way better than my Apocalypse 5. Are you kidding me? Opix says use the hammerhead, but I'm going with the big dog. I do like the hammerhead a lot. Ooh, I do like the hammerhead a lot. Opic, I'm gonna. I mean, what do I got to lose? I like the hammerhead more than I like the big dog. I know I'm giving up 10 yards of distance. I know I'm giving up a lot of top spin, but at least I'll know where the ball's going with a much better ball guide. So I'm gonna take your Opic. I'm listening to you on this one. I was gonna go big dog, but I decided let's try the hammerhead. And also, do you think that the hammerhead would work? Do you think the hammerhead would work on the next course as well? Jim Bob says, oh, you forgot to put the its. That's why it didn't light up, Jim Bob. Settle down. Focus, man. You got this. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a hammerhead hole.
I don't care about the
Last time I tried going that way, this time I'm going to go this way. Hopefully I can make the right adjustment for the wind, which I believe will be right about
I'm sorry. Oh, never mind.
here. And let's see where we end up.
I don't want chicken.
Perfect shot.
He took my.
Too much top spin.
He took my rifle.
Hmm.
Hey, Mike, I found a Pega Max axe with 200 metal on him.
Yes, thank you, Flash Gordon.
He took my stuff. I chased him down, killed him. He had 200 metal in my lawn net.
Too much top spin. Alright, Opic says Hammerhead will work on the next one as well. Hammerhead was my favorite club for a while until I got my sniper up to a decent amount. Can we get a perfect here? I could really use a chip in. No, we can't. It wouldn't have went in anyway. So yeah, actually that was pretty cool. Going into the rough didn't hurt us, and I think we kind of did the same thing last time, and we were also able to. We just took the way he's taken, so that'll work. Hammerhead is an improved Horizon, garbage, never used. You know what, G-Man? I always told in all my older videos, I always said the Hammerhead was the improved Viper, in my opinion. Because, you know, the accuracy on the Horizon's just way too low to compare the two, in my opinion. And then, you know, I would say, like, the Big Topper reminds me of the Horizon. Flash says, RJ, you're doing better on these courses than I am doing. That is why I did not do the tournament. Yeah. You know, I definitely played better last round, you know, to get to the weekend. I'm not going to have as good as a score, and that kind of bums me out. But, you know, I did have some distractions, but I didn't really feel distracted, you know. I mean, I live in a house full of kids, and I love it, you know.
I'm a grown man.
You're a baby.
Boy.
J-Bone says Curl was correct, just didn't have the curl. Jim Bob says Horizon is useful on Tour 4 and 5. Beg to differ that it's garbage. Yeah, you know, I did a Hall of Shame and on one of my older videos, and I put the Tsunami in the Hall of Shame. And then I was playing friendlies a couple live streams ago, and someone pulled out the Tsunami on me, and I swear, if I remember correctly, it had full top spin and full back spin. So, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure is the best way to put it. You know, some people may like this club or that club, you know, better, and might not like that club. All I could do, you know, I mean, when I say this is the best club, that is the best club in my club videos, it's my opinion to people who, you know, are new at the game. But yeah, you know, old dogs, you know, they like their bones. And I like my backbone.
Wow.
Alright, so we have two Pteranodons. One's a high level.
2 Pteranodons. Let's see here. 2 Pteranodons. 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 Okay, so we played 14. This always confuses me.
Yeah, I was just a wyvern egg.
We played 14, so 14 is equivalent to 5, right? No?
If I'm coming home, I gotta still 29.
Is it the 5th hole? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, hole 5 is in... What did I do? Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're on hole 5, which says it's a big dog hole, but we should have just had a par 3.
Of course he is.
Did I just do a par 3? No, we're on hole 15.
There.
15.
He's flying around here.
So yeah, we keep the same clubs.
Yep.
Hey, Faith.
The wyverns all up in the air.
Yeah, G-Man says the tsunami blooms
Oh crap, he's over here.
after
He's right over here.
level 4.
Don't try to kill him.
Par 5. Thank you, Opic. Chris, I appreciate it big time. I really do. I honestly, I've been thinking about starting a new account, starting fresh, and doing a series of videos on that. Not live streams, but like actual videos to help some beginners. So I politely decline your offer just because I don't want 3 accounts, but I do really appreciate it.
How strong is he, Mike? I see him. I'm going for it.
Dang. Is it you done for the griffin?
Yeah, it's the down high for Griffin.
I go, he's scared. He's scared.
He's scared.
Hey, we didn't make the same mistake we made the last time around. And you know, honestly, I think a lot of people would be doing a lot better on this course if we actually could practice Pro Series.
Traded on, my bad.
You know, not everyone who plays Pro Series has, what is it, Tour
He didn't see me.
9? Is this 9 or whatever? You know, open and playing it.
And then I flew in the air and he started following me.
I always got a gripe about Playdemic in every one of my live streams, but you know, it bothers me. It's a multiplayer game. You should have every course opened up. If you're worried about coins or you know, the boxes,
But he has
the treasure chests, you know, and everything being too high, just cap them. Ooh, you know that guy was like blowing. He was like, "Stop! Get away from the, get away from the rough." Jim Pop says, "Get in the hole."
So that's just right now.
G-Man says this is a albatross coming. Okay, okay, I'll take that. Faith cheering me on. Thank you, Faith.
Check the wyvern stat, dude.
Well, if this is going to be an albatross hole, I'm going to have to get on the green here.
Alright. You wanna go to the crag? You wanna put your wyvern away and then go to the crag? Since I'm on the... You're just gonna park the wyvern? Listen, we're about... This is what we're about to do, Charlie. We're about to fly somewhere, get dragon eggs, hatch our dragons, and then we'll play with you. So that should take like 10 minutes.
Looks like it could be. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, so what? Oh,
And I would not have had that confidence to do that with the big dog. Opic. Shout out to Opic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love the hammerhead. I hate the big dog.
Turn. Oh.
Now, the big dog was capable of getting me further, but with that ball guide, I would have ended up in the, you know, in the extra topspin. I would have ended up in the
I'm at base right now.
in the rough. What do you mean too much topspin?
Goodbye, bro.
I just said thank you. He had too much topspin. I didn't have too much topspin.
Charlie has a fear.
Why'd you dip on me, bro?
Oh my worst nightmares came true. Jesus.
Bro, I'm by like a big old stone base. Like on a rock
All
mountain.
right, come on. Eagle, eagle, eagle.
Let me just fly across the beach. Oh, there's 2 wyverns over here.
Great. Of course it's great.
Is this their base?
But it's in. That's all that matters. We got our eagle. I'll take it.
ORP, John. Alright, where are you? I crossed the beach. You see
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's about time, right? Wow, 31 people watching. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Truly is a pleasure and honor. I wish I was just playing better golf for you guys.
Yeah, dude, I like this surfer a lot. We actually got a good base location. We got in a fight in Helders.
Thank you, Faith.
With like people with Griffins.
G-Man.
And now we have a wyvern already. Yeah, we took the grenade and ran. I mean, that's how to deal with your problems. When in doubt, check
Chris, man, do you no longer have Facebook Messenger? I sent you a few messages, bro.
Yeah, so do I.
Ooh, for slicing it, he almost went in.
Oh, you better on top of that mountain coming. I was behind you.
J-Bone clutch.
Last day when I
Try the sniper on the next hole, says Opic.
And it gives us like 5 diamonds, right? Yeah.
What do you say, John?
I said I would come here by myself one day and get like fucking 5
How
dragons.
easy sounds. I have 7,000
Yes, it
miles
is.
right now.
This is so dragons, bro. It's so easy.
2K. Or 20K. 20K.
Okay, bro.
Wow, look at all the... I mean, the minus 21's nice, but how in the world am I...
Oh, my bad. It's
Look at that. 8th place, minus 14. I mean, I know a lot of people got time to play and everything, and everyone's going to be scooting down, but...
Yeah, 7K help right now, but...
I'll go sniper. Yeah, it even says right there, if you look on the right side of the screen, this is a sniper hole.
Oh, Griffin trap. Where's that whip trap?
Oh, what's that?
Flash Gordon asked if I ever played real golf. Twice in my life I've played real golf,
Oh, the cramp.
and it
Crag
was
is far.
ugly.
What the heck is the crag?
At the driving range, I was shooting with the best of them. My balls were going as far as everyone else who was shooting at the driving range. You know, everything looked great, and then we went over. We got ourselves, you know, a tee time, and every single ball I hit would not get off the ground. They call them worm burners. You smack the ball super hard, and you know, you get all of the ball, but you get on top of it, and it, I don't know, I think subconsciously I was scared because I knew I had to chase the ball, as to where at the driving range it's like, oh, I don't care where the ball landed.
Is like 3K.
And now with my anxiety issues, I can't play golf.
Right. How far away is the crag?
Yikes. He didn't want that to be great on that side, I could promise you that. This ball sails. I'm glad, I'm not happy that he did that, but I'm glad, like, for my shot, because every time I set up here, I have failed. So we're going to set up way back here. We're going to go full top spin and over to the side. We're going to set up way back here. And I'm going to curl it as well. We got it perfect.
Is there an near you?
Oh, is she coming to us? Oh, back off. I think I can
Why couldn't I do that in the front nine? Oh well. Every hole that I don't screw up on from this point forward is just like 1 or 2 better chests that I could potentially get.
Don't kill him.
Full top left curl. Well, that's what I did, Opic, and it worked. Giving out a lot of good advice.
Oh, the freaking wyvern is what, I mean, the electric wyvern is what hurts, bro. Pull back off my dude.
Jim Bob. It just got real. Par 72, and I did 126 shots. Not good. I bet you would have beat me, though. Cheers. Speaking of driving ranges, this game needs one. I agree. I completely agree. Well done, RJ Perfection. Thank you, J-Bone. Thank you for your tips as well.
Dude, how am I missing? Let's see how much damage I do.
All right, I'm hopeful that the 6.4 mile an hour wind will carry me up. A little upset that I hit it great, but I got the sniper in there, so now we're starting to play. I almost feel like I should have done a couple practice holes before I got on, because I feel like, you know, the first time through I was just doing horrible, and now this second time through I've kind of learned my lessons. Flash says, I wonder how real golfers would do on this game. Opic says, come on, Eagle. Yeah, that would have been nice. I'm sure a lot of real golfers do play. I got a buddy, Gary. Oh, wow, we're up to 33 people watching. Thank you and welcome. You know, I got some friends that I've made on here, you know, that became real life friends. And, you know, they play golf. And, you know, for as much of an arcade game as this is, you know, especially since it's only, you can't play like 9 holes. You can only play like 1 hole when you're not doing tournaments and things like that. This game is, they pay a lot of attention to detail. Now, it's not perfect. You know, a lot of the physics and everything of the game are goofy. But overall, this is a really solid game. I think that's why it's so popular. I thought the fact that you couldn't play 9 holes would hurt you when I first downloaded it, but that was not the case at all. Okay, so I'll collect my birdies. We're going to hole 8. And hole 8 is a guardian hole. And one more hole after this. 34 people, oh my god. Thank you guys, thank you very much. I wonder if that's a record. Oops. No. Figures I would get a record crowd on my absolute worst garbage, trash, horrible, nasty, ugly, smelly, disgusting game. But thanks for being here. I don't belong in 8th place, and I promise you I'm going to fall like a rock as more people come on and take their turns. Yeah, G-Man, I think I am going to practice before my next game. And Opic definitely using the Guardian, J-Bone. I love real golf. Usually about a 12 handicap. I know what the word handicap means in golf, but I have no idea what the number 12 means. And that just kind of shows you how little I know about golf. Greg says, I hope so. You're the man, RJ. Thanks, Greg K. Hey, you changed your profile picture, Greg. I appreciate that you changed your profile picture, because the other one was very intimidating. It was very scary staring down the twin barrels of a double barrel shotgun. Are you a hunter, Greg, or is that your home protection? Anders tagged me, but I don't see a message after it.
Oh, I thought your tail was a wyvern coming up. Alright, my stamp is at 2,000 right now. Oh, alright, I got full stamp.
We have a pretty decent birdie.
I think better than decent. Do you see my level?
Yeah, I can actually come back to you.
You see one?
Let's go fun guys with some scaredy cats. I'll just be down here.
Look around.
How fast are
A little close. Jim Bob. Oh, J-Bone says 12 over par. Your handicap is 12 over par. Does that mean that you start every game on your scorecard at 12 under par, and then you just try to get par for the course? Is that how the handicap works? Jim Bob says, are you getting better with shootouts on Tour 7 now with the Guardian? Yes, Jim Bob, I actually am. Thank you so much for lack of a better word, paying attention when I said that. Yes, I'm beginning to love the Guardian finally. Wow, yeah, thanks for remembering. Greg's a trap shooter. Appreciate that, man. I mean, I got a lot of family that does hunting and everything like that, but me personally, I'm not like some PETA freak or anything like that. I'm sorry if there's any PETA freaks out there in the, you know, watching, but
A pedophile.
hunting just feels so evil in my eyes. But I'm a meat eater, you know, so I mean, I'm not judging people for hunting. I can't do it myself.
Was that you? Turn around, turn around.
I can't.
That's gotta be you, right? Are you flying into something right now? That's not good.
And we're going to roll as far away from the hole as we possibly can because we don't want to give RJ a single red cent. Thank you. Jim Bob says, LOL, good to know. Right, right. Yeah, I figured that meant that you, J-Bone, that you shoot 12 over par, but I didn't know if the scorecard, you know, if that's how you did the scorecard or if that's just what you tell your opponent. Is yeah, I shoot 12 over par, so, you know, I don't know much about golf at all. It was like when Tiger Woods was blowing up, I started watching it on TV, and then you know, he had his family issues and everything, and unfortunately I stopped watching golf when Tiger went away. So was I a golf fan or was I more of a Tiger fan, you know?
Where are you? I'm like above.
Okay, real quick.
Oh, God.
This next hole, can I use my hammerhead or do you need the big dog? Final hole.
Yeah, like there's usually nests.
You know
right
what?
here.
By the time you guys get a chance to answer that, it's going to be too late, so I'm going hammerhead.
Oh, great.
I should have went hammerhead on every big dog hole to begin with. J-Bone says that usually means usually mid-80s.
I'm like where I saw you.
Use a quasar or katana. Alright, Opic, you've been giving me really good advice. I'm not going to stop taking it now. And you said hammerhead. It was too late, but I did choose the hammerhead. So let's stay out of the rough.
Oh, that's like a way.
Let's go with a quasar.
I'm looking for Mike.
And I'm really scared to fork off to the right.
Electric dragon, electric dragon. All
I
along.
really am scared to do
I
that.
am. I'm not faster though.
But my buddy Chris said just try to stay by the Y. So if I try to stay by the Y, I wonder how that looks.
Is skateboard still on me? He's still on me.
Let's see.
Like,
I know I should have curled, put topspin on and everything. I just don't have faith that the ball isn't going to land on the rough if I do that.
go to the lowest part of the crag. Like from the outside. Like the
No, faith.
You know that big old
I'm
volcano
sorry.
part?
You said no bunker, and the first thing I do is I end up in the bunker. Full right, no topspin. Yeah, I got that after.
I'm in like the middle of the crag, like that big old volcano.
Not even going to get a chance to use my hammerhead this hole.
Oh, is that you? What's up, bro?
Maybe I could still get a birdie out of it.
I'm a bear world's fruit. Ah, there's like
With
two
a
of them.
hammerhead, I need to be far up there. You know, I always did good when I went to the left, but it looks like it's easier on your second shot when you go to the right, but now I'm paying dearly.
I'm not out.
But I'm glad that after about 30 different times of you guys reminding me, I finally remembered. See, that's what I thought was going to happen the other time, but I finally remembered the Spitfire, so let's see how much the Spitfire can help me out here.
I'm chasing a mic.
The Spitfire can help, but
Other than that,
in order to take advantage of all that, top spin and distance, I hope it has a bunch of curl. If it does have a bunch of curl, nope, doesn't have a bunch of curl.
I'm out. I have no stamina.
There's no way really for me to take advantage of this.
I'm just walking away like nothing's going on.
just take that top spin off.
He knocked me off my bird. Hey, you gay. My pteranodon's out, bro. I'm dipping.
How much do you have right now?
We will be missed.
Girl, leave it there.
I'm in like a snow area, bro.
Right is the risk, but it's an easy second shot. Right is as good
Get the heck off my bird.
as long as you get far enough up the side. Left is good. And every time on the live stream I tried going right, which I never tried doing in the past besides when I practiced. And when I practiced it was 2 or 4, so obviously I wasn't dealing with wind. I was up closer. Face is like RJJJJJJJ. Then he says, okay, no problem. All right.
That's my bird.
And then I got the wrong freaking golf club for
My
here.
bird's not dead.
I don't think I can bounce it.
Yeah, go kill the wyvern. There's another
I know this looks like a really silly and stupid shot, but this club doesn't have enough backspin unless I can count on
You should try to check his inventory for
the
milk.
hill to roll it back down.
Did you see my bird?
Francois is taking off. Thanks for joining us, Francois. Appreciate you. Dunk it. I'm not that good, unfortunately. If I had the thorn, I would have tried to dunk it because of all the backspin. But I would have ended up in the sand for sure. Like this guy. Yeah, if I was this guy, I would definitely try dunking it.
Wait.
35 people. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for stopping in. I'm about to, ooh, nice and close. I'm about to wrap it up right here. It was an awful, awful experience, but it was fun. Not complaining from that. It was awful from the standpoint of my scorecard. Definitely not getting top 10 this time. Everywhere I could possibly make a mistake, I did make a mistake. But we had fun. We had a record crowd. We had awesome chat going on. Good advice. And I'm looking forward to doing it again with you guys next time. I hope there's a New Year's Eve tournament. So yeah, I'm going to take this shot and I'm going to wrap up the stream. He's got the Saturn. He's all set up for this. Although I have the backbone. Oh, and he's got the Guardian. We're going to lose 20K here, guys. We're going to come in under 2 hours as well. That's cool.
The dude on this random is coming in.
Shoot him.
So easy tournament, hard tournament, it really doesn't matter because if it's easy for everyone. If it's hard for everyone. The only time I feel you really have an advantage on a tournament is if the tournament is on a tour that you're currently grinding in. You know, something that you're really good with. That's my opinion. Yeah, I can't use the hammerhead. I don't think I can. I might be able to. No, I don't trust it with a 7.9 mile an hour wind.
I knocked it out. But this club is OP.
You took his inventory in?
No, mine's burnt. Bro, he tried to pick me up. He got knocked the heck out.
Bro, what's that?
This just feels like ugliness.
You pick up his stuff. Your inventory.
Thank you, Flash. Use backbone, no top spin, use the right slope. Yeah, I blew it, man. Steve McEwen. Alright, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Minus 16 is absolutely horrendous. I did better in my last tournament with a minus 18. But you know, it is what it is, and hopefully I can redeem myself with you guys next tournament. Thank you so much for watching. Greg K, I'm cool, man. I'm not beating myself up. If anything, I feel sad that I didn't put on a better show for you guys. That's what I'm really upset with myself about. But thank you guys for sticking it out with me. Anders says you will do equally good on Expert. See you and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all you guys out there. Hope you have a wonderful time with your friends, family, loved ones, pets, or your local Chinese restaurant if you don't have any of those. That's it. I'm signing off, and I need to take a nap because my nephew woke me up when he shouldn't have. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. And if you're not subscribed, why not?